We got the northern lights here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
All right, folks, how are you? Joe here. We got a kind of newish member to the channel.
We've done a couple trips.
Yeah.
Carl Linker from Carl Outside.
Yeah, we're gonna go spend 3 nights back in the backcountry. You have more experience with boat fishing.
Lots of boat fishing. Yeah, generally I'm in a fiberglass bass boat, not a canoe. But I've been doing a lot more canoeing lately. So.
Yeah, we got together last year and did a little bit, and then so we decided the last time we got together we're gonna get out, do some backcountry camping. Doug's just beyond this now, so he's not with us. It's just us two. I'm gonna teach Carl a couple things about maybe tying up some tarps and stuff, and Carl's gonna just school me on the fishing. I'm
Teach
sure
you how
on
to
the
catch
ship.
a fish.
There
Yeah,
you go.
exactly.
Yeah.
Doug is here in material ways, anyways.
In
he's not here in Woodsphere. Yeah, he's not here physically, but he wanted me to bring you that.
Holy smokes, dude! He's getting better and better in his old
really
age.
is.
Look at this. Now this is from cottonwood bark, yeah?
Yeah, cottonwood bark. Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, did he sign it too? Something's on there.
What that is, yeah.
Oh, that's gonna degrade the value, but. Well, thanks, Doug. Well, oh look, he can hang it too.
I suspect we're gonna see Doug outside again soon
Oh,
because he's
yeah.
got a trailer now. Did you see that? I don't
did.
know if I'm supposed to say that or not, but too late now.
Something happened.
He's building up a little mini trailer to go with his Jeep, so I'm sure he's gonna do some outside carving at least. Anyway, so.
I think that we might get into the bugs on this trip.
Yep.
Considering that they're kind of around us right now.
Buffs.
But yeah, stick with us. Be some trout and some good weather, and Wolfie's around somewhere over there. A sunny, nice day. Well, we're almost there, Carl. We're doing it. Okay. Once or twice. Oh, we're here. First portage. Yeah, mark that. We've got a pretty cool little product here we're gonna try out. It's called the Portage Pal. Portage Pal. I got sent this, so thank you. Look, they even put my name on this one, so that's kind of cool. I got 2 paddles. I got my new Ripple FX racing paddle, racing/touring paddle. Oh yeah. Huh. How you like the backpack, bud? So this is a canoe. This is not a pack boat. Swift Prospector 14 canoe in Expedition Kevlar. Got this last fall. Never showed it on a video. I used it once on the Mississauga River. It's a nice boat. I'm gonna try paddling single blade again. We're gonna do basically a base camp trip at a central location, and there's all these cool trout lakes all around. So we're gonna get in, bust our butts to get in today, and then we won't have to carry a lot of stuff or travel too far to go to these trout lakes. Hence, single paddle. Just to get more of a feel for it, personally. Old Joe styles. On top of your yoke.
You already made a big hole for me.
There you go. That's what I'm here for, you know. Sherpa Joe. Well, it's getting a little boogie, but they're not biting yet, so that's good. And we're almost to our destination lake. One more big portage. It's one of my favorite trips back in here. Come every spring, get into the trout. I remember talking to Carl last year saying he watched the videos, he wanted to maybe try and come try this out. I said, yep, let's do it. Maybe Doug will come out one of these days, but no big deal. Carl's a nice guy, we get along well. We'll have a good trip, catch some fish. I'm sure he'll show me some things that I had no clue about fishing. Okay, buddy. Good boy. What a good boy you are. We are getting there. Really loving this Red Paw Packs dog backpack. It fits him awesome, and it holds a lot. They're not meant to be waterproof. I would never rely on a dog backpack to be waterproof, so it's got drainage holes, and you just wrap your stuff up in plastic as you would old school ways in like a Frost River bag or something. but fits him good. He's only got 3 days worth of food in there, so it's not too much, and gives him a sense of purpose. So it's not getting caught on anything. Pretty cool. I think he makes, well, I know he makes backpacks too, like ultralight backpacking backpacks. Red Paw Packs, shout out. Yep. Look at that rod band.
Oh my goodness, that's like a big lake trout.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that net's gonna.
Oh, it's some girth, eh? There it goes.
I thought I was almost done, but apparently he's got other ideas.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Wolfie.
That's gotta be
This is pulling you.
Yep.
Gone?
He's too big for the net. And the hook went in. That was like a, I don't know, 7-8 pounder.
Nice, man. We found a nice spot to camp, so we're just making it home. We're gonna stay here for 3 nights. I want to make it a little bit comfortable. I've got the Durston X Mid Pro 2 Plus. This is my second trip out with this tent, and I'm loving it. First trip with Wolfie in it, so we'll see how it holds up to Wolf's nails. I think this place gets used by snowmobilers because there's some cut up cedar rounds, so we're taking advantage of that. Got our base down, some birch bark and ferns, and this will go up nice and quick. Took some time to make a little bit of, not feather sticks really, because I didn't do them well, but pieces of wood that are cut up. I take sticks and I make them into smaller sticks. You know, pick things up and put them down. But anyways, this fire will be going. We're gonna, Carl, what'd you bring for supper tonight, bud?
I brought a couple steaks.
Nice.
So they've been marinating all day too, so they should be good.
Looking
Got some
forward to it.
potatoes. Yeah, steak and potatoes.
Nice. This fire will do a couple things. Get rid of the little bit of bugs that are here and cook us our num-nums. Num-num-nums. Wolfie has had a day.
Just getting Wolfie in there.
Exactly.
Just like staring at it.
Exactly. Side-eyeing
You
it.
guys turn your back for 1 minute.
Fair game, Wolfie. Fair game.
All right. Plate full of food. Carl cooked up some delicious supper for us night one.
Yeah, don't get used to it.
Well, I'm hoping to.
Tomorrow will be fish.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hoping for fish tomorrow. Yep. I was gonna keep a brookie if we caught one today, a little surf and turf.
To do the, add some protein, different protein.
Hello, Wolfie. This dog will never kiss me ever. Watch this.
I almost did.
Almost
My
got a
dog, you
bite.
have to ask for them, and then she'll give them to you. But she's pretty stingy with them too.
He's weird. He doesn't like his face touched or his head.
I noticed that.
Yeah, eh?
Yeah, he doesn't like his face, like his muzzle. Don't
No.
go any-
But his butt. Fair game. Hey, bud. No weirdo. Very good.
This is fantastic.
And like, look at that. We got pink in the sky, purple.
Wind died down. There's no bugs.
A good
I really thought we'd have some bugs, especially with the wind dying down.
Yeah.
There's like literally nothing.
There's nothing. This is better than it was in the daytime. So yeah, get into the fish tomorrow and explore around. Good night's sleep.
I'm ready for that.
Good old Canadian time. Wolf. In bed. Good boy.
About 9:30. So it's heading to bed. We're gonna get up early and fish and explore. Should be good times.
Well, good morning, folks. Had a great night last night. Carl got into a couple fish, and we had some good food. That steak was amazing. Good talks, good company. We hang out by the fire, and an early bedtime and an early wake up. So if this wind dies down, that'd be ideal. But regardless, we're gonna go head over into another lake. Try for some brookie and rainbow today. Cook up a good breakfast and get a good amount of energy in there because we got some big portages. But we don't have to bring our gear, just day bag, so it's nice. Wolfie's being a champ this whole trip, just a champ, a beauty. I'm trying something different for breakfast today. All right, well, it's not eggs. A little bit too much oil, I think. I don't know. Eggs.
It's what's for breakfast.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I think you can buy these, and they're called like ovo or something along those lines. But I think doing it at home.
I think anything you can do at home is superior.
Eggy. Let's see. Saw him.
Yeah.
Nice.
He wasn't even interested in my bait, but he was kind of following it a little bit. Like, he didn't try and take a swipe at it, but just seen him kind of turn off.
Okay, well, breakfast was pretty good. Those eggs actually turned out not too bad, despite the texture. I'm happy with them. We've got everything ready to go. Pretty windy still, but we're gonna try to get out of this wind over onto the next lake and get into some rainbow and brookies. That's the goal.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
All three today.
All three today. High stakes. All right, let's get going. And we got one big portage to go, but light bags and full bellies, and the excitement is growing. Come on, buddy, let's go. That was not graceful. Whoa, bro. Do you think I should bring other food just in case?
I hedged my bets, but yeah, I'll share my pepper and cheese with you if I have to. So.
Bonus. All right, we got that light pack. Heading over to the fish lakes. Wolfie's running around somewhere. He'll be happy to get some fish in his belly, I'm sure. Oh, beauty.
Are we there yet?
We are.
That was a haul.
Yeah.
You guarantee me 1,000,000 fish here, so.
I don't remember saying that. All right, Carl and I split up. He's gonna fish that inflow over there. I'm gonna head over here, another little waterfall, and see if we can't get a couple fishies for lunch. Should be nice. I'd like him to get into the rainbows. He already got a nice brookie since we got here, so I still got nothing. Just a whole skunked Joe, but it's okay with this type of stuff. And with the last trip, like with those guys, Joel and Brody, it's like I just like to show the areas. I'm not showing them how to fish, they know how to fish. Just show the areas that I know where there's some good fishing, and then they appreciate the fish, and it makes me feel good. So anyway, we'll meet up again in an hour or so, see what the deal is. Still relatively early, so feeling good. feeling good about the fishies too. And Mr. Wolf. Nice! Carl got one. I really need to catch a fish. I don't want to get skunked after saying all that. Might have to switch to a little spoon. My hot lure here. I still have from the first time I came here. That's what I'm trying to use. I have not got, not even a nibble. Carl's got a few on, and he's got a nice brookie to eat in the boat. And I've not got a nibble. I was sticking to my lucky lure, but it wasn't being lucky. So now I got a spinner on, and we'll see. I don't know, man. I've never been skunked here. Not only skunked, but no nibbles. My mom would say, spit in your shoe and watch it run through. But she wouldn't actually let me spit in my shoe. It's all smoke and mirrors. What's going on? What's going on? Why can't I catch a fish? Just on a portage to the next lake over. It's a super long one. There's been some blowdowns. I'm here waiting for Carl just to make sure he's coming the right way. So I'm going to get rid of this while I wait. There he is. It's a lot longer than I had thought.
Yeah.
A few little obstacles. We got all the way to the lake and it's super windy. We're not catching anything. We spent like half an hour there, not even. We're going back. It's gonna be about 8 kilometers of portage by the end of the day. Just old jaunt over into the next lake there, one.
I only got one, but it was spectacular.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was a nice, really nice male, all kind of colored up and gorgeous. He was probably, I don't know, like a 16, 18 incher somewhere in there.
Nice.
Beautiful big trout.
A brookie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Hell yeah. No, I
But
got...
that was it. I had one fish.
I'm skunked.
Then I dropped my lucky lure. Oh. I got it. I took it off because the fish had got wrapped in the net. So I'm like, I got to do this quick. I got to make it fast. So I thought I'll just cut my line, get it off, and get him back in the water, right? So I cut it off, and so then I go to tie it, I get them all released and everything. Then I go to tie them back on, and I have my lure, and I'm grabbing my rod, and I don't even know what I did. I just dropped it.
You pulled the Joe.
Yeah, I pulled the Joe. Probably 8 or 9 feet down, like just out of reach. You couldn't get it with your rod tip or anything. There's my beautiful Cleo just shining on the bottom.
We're gonna cook up Carl's trout because I came up empty-handed, but it'd be nice to take a little break anyways, get a canoe and give this high time of the day time to pass, stretch our legs, get some trout in the belly for the first time on this trip.
That is a beautiful fish.
It is. You almost hate to eat them.
No,
Look at the meat though. Like look how. Yeah, no,
yeah.
Like it's so orange. It's gorgeous.
Nice.
I guess I could clean them out a bit better, but that is going to be a tasty little fish. Got lemon, garlic, some seasoning, and lots of butter. Fire's roaring. Are you a little excited?
I'm super excited. Got me at butter. So it smells good.
Look at that.
Oh, bro. Oh,
That is
boy.
You can get a little hint of everything. You get the smoke, you get the garlic and the butter.
Mm-hmm. That's one of the better ones.
Oh, Here's a big piece of skin for you.
Yeah, I'll have that.
Yep.
Well, I got into a fish. Oh, that's easy. Just a little laker, but I'm on the board. Off he goes. Okay, this one looks like a brookie. Ooh, it's pretty. That's a good fish. I'm gonna let him go. We already ate a fish today, and just good karma, you know? We got a portage to go back. I got supper. I'm happy I caught that. Extremely happy I caught that fish. That was a beautiful fish. Probably like 17, 18 inches, and color. So, nice. One laker, one brookie out of here. Not too shabby. Not great, but that's okay. Having a good time, and I'm sure Carl's getting into them if I am. So I switched back to my good lure, and I started. Well, I got it not too long after that. So, all right, cool. All right, we got one jumping out of the water on us here. Must be pretty nice. Either way, I'm excited. We're catching them kind of back to back here. A few minutes in between. So, fish number 3. Woo! 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 Oh, it's a big fish. It looks like a big speck. Oh, this is such a good fight. This is such a good fight. I'm so happy right now. Oh my God, I thought I was gonna get skunked all day. Oh man, still fighting. Still fighting. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, beauty fish, man. Right in the lip, perfect. Oh, perfect, everything's perfect. I think I might keep him. He's a beauty fish. Beauty fish, yeah. I'll keep him. We'll eat him up tonight. I'll portage back with him. Nice fish. I'm gonna go paddle over and see what Carl's up to. It's after 5 now, and we still got, definitely over an hour of portage and paddle to get back to the camp. So we're gonna put some garlic in there, some dirt.
Flavor enhancer.
Should I take the pine needles out of the inside?
I don't think so. It's not authentic. Then.
Oh, I'll just get that lemon out too, actually. Oh boy. Oh boy. Good boy.
Yes. I knew if I was good and waited. That was like sitting on garlic.
Yeah, you really get it, eh?
It's a lot of fish.
That's a lot of fish.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, just out on a nighttime paddle. Left Wolfie back at the camp. We're just gonna dink around. I wanted to test out my Ripple FX single blade paddle. So I'm sure I'm gonna get some people in the comments saying I'm paddling it wrong. It's not meant to be paddled scoop. It's meant to be paddled this way. You get a little bit more oomph that way. Ripple FX. Anyway, I like it. I'm zooming around pretty effortlessly. I've not been known to be a single blighter. One of them there single blighters. But that's funny, Wolfie's just laying at camp. Carl's over paddling. It's a beautiful night. Absolutely gorgeous night. It's a nice paddle. It's a super lightweight paddle. It doesn't weigh much at all. It's my size. Little Joe paddle. Take a couple casts here and
enjoy the night time.
Peepers are losing it.
I gotta say, I do like this paddle quite a bit. You get a lot of power, and like turning power. Up here in Rapids, this would help quite a bit. And then, as far as the J stroke, I was kind of concerned because it's got the bent, but it's fine. I just gotta get the hang of it a bit more. I can get going pretty good. Trying to keep my nose pointed at the at a certain landmark, just to keep it straight until I learn how to J-stroke much better than this. Now, mind you, the boat is empty other than me, and there's no wind. But I do like the paddle. Wolfie, the good boy, is back at camp. He gave it a couple little cries, so I'm gonna go back and just kind of be a little bit closer to him. Take a couple more casts and then call it a night. Great day. Super happy I got into the fish. Super happy we ate that fish. That was phenomenal. Both the fish we ate this trip, super good. But yeah, happy with the fish. Tomorrow we might switch up the plan a little bit and change campsites, go into a different lake, make a little bit of a loop over this trip before we leave. So we're gonna spend 3 nights. We're still gonna spend 3 nights. Just gonna move spots, I think. That's the idea. New body. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna go to bed pretty soon, so I will see you guys in the morning. Day 3. Good boy. Go on. What are we doing here, Wolf? What are we doing? You silly boy. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, that does look edible now. Look at that.
A little Canadiana. We've decided we are going to make a little loop out of this trip. Instead of going in and out the same way, we got a little loop we can make. A couple more portages to get out, but they're a little bit shorter. And we're going to go camp on a different lake tonight. So we'll see some new scenery, potentially get into some different fishing. We're going to go up maybe hike up a big hill and see how that goes. And yeah, poke around this area. So it'd be kind of cool today. You know, it's already just after 9, so we're gonna get out of here, take our time, and enjoy the paddle out while I fish a bit. So this is all the gear that I have with me, except for my fishing stuff and my boat. Got in 2 backpacks plus Wolf's backpack. How you liking this backpack, Wolf?
Oh, it's pretty good. I like it better if you carried it.
Yeah.
You can do it. Nice job. Good boy. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff, eh? That's the stuff. He lets me pet his face in the canoe. That's it. Super weird dog. Oh, there he is. You're right at home now, bud.
Down again.
Yeah, just plopped. Big old yawn. Real nice sky today. Super awesome weather. We actually delayed this trip by what, a week or so? 2 weeks almost, because garbage weather. But happy we did it. Seems as though we're gonna get into the black flies today. We were just come off a portage and they're all over Wolfie right now. Hey, good boy. He's just a camping dog. He's just a big hammer with a fluffy butt. Loving this Ripple FX paddle. I've been paddling it all morning. Paddling with it all morning, with the full boat loaded up. I still have the backrest on and I still have my feet on the bars, but I can track pretty well and get some good distance, or speed rather, and I like the feel. I kind of get it now, and maybe I can eventually get rid of the backrest and paddle it like a real canoeist. Then I'll be part of the cool group. No, I'm just joking. I do like it. It's nice. Thank you very much, Ripple FX, man. Like I don't know what it is. I've tried with single blades before. I just probably wasn't using the right one. I don't know if it's the combination of the length, the weight, the bent blade. I don't know. I like it. It's working. I'm tracking, and it's enjoyable. It's not as noisy. I don't know about in the wind, but like it's a little bit breezy now. It's fine. I'm not switching, but I certainly will bring this as my backup and use it when it's an enjoyable time to use it, because it's nice to paddle the canoe with a single blade. It's fun to ride a bike. I gotta take this black sweater off and switch this buff around into the white part to get away from the dark colors for Le Boog. Well, we're bushwhacking now. This is very dicey. Very dicey area. Not very long of a portage, but quite redonkulous. And I haven't seen the dog in a long time, actually, now that I think of it. This is a nice looking place. Wolf! Yeah, I haven't seen him in 20 minutes. That's pretty out of the ordinary for him now. I don't know where the dog is. Wolfie! Come on! He's obviously got into something. He's probably just eating something, but it's like, it's time to go, man. You know? And he just shows up behind me out of nowhere. Good boy, come on! Come on! Good boy. Where were you? Hey, where'd you go? You just getting into mischief? That was a bit too long, dude. That was a bit too long. You were eating something funky, weren't you? Okay, we're gonna camp on this lake. Hopefully in a windy spot. We're thinking this might be camp for tonight. Looks like a nice little point. Try and stay in the breeze some, and looks like people have camped here before.
A nice load of firewood.
Yeah? Oh, Carl says there's some firewood, so bonus. Okay. So 6 nights in this so far, and I loving every night. Good sleeps, good pitches, and it's big enough for Mr. Wolf and I. I was kind of concerned about the floor in there with Wolf's frickin' claws there, but it's not so bad. He's there's no holes. There's only been one night with him in there, but anyway, there is a secondary floor you can get to toughen it up, and believe it or not, I can't find mine. I know that's hard to believe. Hard to believe that I lost something, but it's true.
Anyway, going strong. Ba-bam!
First roll this part up, and I've shown you this before, it's got a magnet in it to keep it shut, which is really slick. 2 of them actually. And with this, put them together, stab a little lightweight stake in there. They come with 4 bigger stakes and I think 4 smaller stakes. 4 bigger stakes for the ends, obviously. Anyway, that's there, nice and tidy and neat.
I got Slopey and Pokey.
There he is. What time is it, Mr. Wolf? Time to sniff the air, my good sir. Hello. Well, the plan is to try to get a splake out of this nice clear water. You see how clear this water is?
Yeah, it's clearer than the other one.
Okay, well, we're in this lake searching for splake, and I had one get off, but then I was able to get into a pretty decent fish.
Look at that.
Real happy about that one. It's perfectly fine, or even better just to eat these because
Yeah.
they're put here for us to eat.
Those fish are basically stocked to be taken out. Like they are brook trout, lake trout cross, and they do not reproduce. They have no function other than to be caught and eaten. So,
Nice.
and that takes the pressure off the native brook trout and stuff. If you can go in and eat these fish and leave the native brookies alone, that's perfect. So,
Just the hard part.
yeah, exactly.
Super happy with this fish. Well, a whole roller coaster of things since the last lake. The last you saw, hopefully, is me catching that big old splake and showing him off. I was on an island on the other lake there. Clean him up on the island. It's a small island. Wolfie's gone, nowhere to be seen, and he's the whole time. I'm like wondering where he is. I go up. Somebody had previously camped on the island, used the bathroom on the island, and he found it and consumed. So I was already a little ticked off, chasing around the island a little bit, ready to get in the boat and leave, and my camera, for the very first time ever, drops off of the tripod over the side of the canoe and into the water. Just far enough I couldn't reach it, and I had to get out of the canoe and strip down and go in the water and plunge my head underneath this ice cold water and get it out, and then drained it for like 2 minutes of it dripping water. That's how I found it too, the air bubbles coming up from the underneath the water. Anyways, that really sucks, and that was my big main camera, and I really hope I can retrieve the footage off of that. Black flies are pretty horrendous. We're just chilling out in the tent here. Wolfie's was getting eaten up pretty good, so Carl's kind enough out there cleaning up the fish and putting in some tinfoil and stuff. So we're gonna have a late supper tonight. We snacked when we got back. Wolfie's all fed and plum tuckered. But yeah, that was all. It was all sunshine and rainbows until it wasn't, you know? That's how she goes. It's par for the course, I guess. That happened one time before in the Great Slave Lake, but it wasn't me that did it. Somebody else knocked my camera in. This is the first time in all the years of canoe tripping and filming it that has happened. Except for when I jumped off the cliff in the French River and my GoPro fell in. That's just a GoPro. Everybody loses those. Turned out to be a nice night. The winds died down a bunch. I don't want to say it, but I think
Don't say it.
they're gone. We got the food's almost done cooking. We got Wolfie's portion. Bam.
I think this would be his portion too.
That too. So he's gonna be living like a king.
The tail.
Yeah. Till Carl got these all
cut up. So we got 2 portions in there, and then some lentils, beans, rice in there, and about ready to eat. What about you?
You didn't show him your lovely windbreak.
Oh yes. This is a staple at the camp here. That's what happens when you can get a snowmobile into places. I'm not complaining. Because also
There was lots of fireworks.
oh my goodness. Carl fixed you up a tail. Dog friendly.
It's not a brook trout, but it is pretty tasty nonetheless.
Splake. That's what's for dinner. Dude. We got the northern lights here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Good morning. Got a little cooking fire going. Trying to warm up. Gonna get out of here pretty early because got a decent drive home, and I believe tomorrow's Mother's Day, so gotta do something for that. Great spot, and I'm learning to paddle with a single blade, so everything's awesome. I did take a $5,000 bath though on the camera, which kind of stings, but we're gonna look into some new cameras. I'm not gonna get another big one like that. I'm gonna get something quality still, and I'll probably get another GoPro as well, because those shots last night of the Northern Lights, if I would have done it properly, that really picked it up. And I couldn't have done that with my big camera. That's got a night lapse mode, and that's what I used. So anyway, summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine of my mind. Good trip.
It was a very good trip. That was quite a lot of fun, actually. And the fish were bigger than I thought. Maybe not the numbers we expected, but we got some quality fish, which is always good.
Stick with me, kid.
Yeah. But this lake kind of kicked our butt, right? So
Yeah, it did.
we have to travel to catch fish. But no, it was great. The weather's great. Last night, those Northern Lights were amazing. Like, I've never really seen them like that.
Me either.
That was incredible.
Yeah. Cool. All right, well, thanks for coming, man.
Yeah, no, anytime. That was fun.
Yep.
Glad I could keep up. That's awesome.
All right. Schooling me on the fish, talking about keeping up. All right.
You schooled me on the pork chop.
We'll see you guys soon. Have a good one. Nice and calm. All right, well, we're paddling out. Decided to cast a line in, and I got my personal best